Pheasant815 here, going to try to reassemble the Daisy BB gun. Got all my parts right in here, kept safe. Lever, trigger, and the various screws and screw bolts. A couple of BBs too. Alright, well, it's been a while since I took this apart. Let's see if I can remember where everything goes. First I'll have to put the trigger in there. It's always a little bit tougher when you're putting something together that you haven't taken apart a bunch of times, especially when it's not really designed to be taken apart. It's not coming through enough. Oh, here we go. Let's see where it needs to go. It needs to come out right there. Okay. Triggers out. Alright, there we go. You can see I got it lined up. I can see the safety. I can see the trigger. I want to say that one is this guy here. Oh wait, that goes to the stack. Oh, and this. Yeah, they both look the same. Oh, okay, there's two pins that are the same. Makes sense when I have unnecessary parts. And again, I have no nut backings anymore. Those have been lost to history. Okay, it starts to come through there. Excellent. Not wild about how these screws are a different color. They don't have that same paint on it. I might have to consider if I want to put some more spray paint over that. Got limited time till everybody shows up and I can present this to my brother. Maybe I'll show them it this way. Alright, well, let's continue on with the process here. I got the lever. This one actually is the only screw I have with a nut still. Tightening that up. Yeah, looks like it's going to have some resistance, so that should work. I need a bigger bit piece there. Probably just go ahead and use regular screwdriver on this, but I'm using my gunsmithing set because I can, because I have it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might want to put another coat of spray paint over that. Let's try to cover the trigger there. I could just get a little paint where the bolt comes out on that nut. Let's see if it works. Well, I don't like that. Did you see that? I cocked it. When it came back, the lever hits the trigger. Oh yeah, that's why you test it. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I'll show you again. Again, it's an unloaded BB gun, but so I've cocked it, and then the lever, if you look closely here, when it comes back, it gets compressed, fires. That's just not good. That should not be happening. I have no idea why. Other than this is, well, you know what? Maybe it's happening because the wood stock would stop it here, but since it keeps going, it hits and causes that fire. Let's check to see if that's the cause. Let's see if that's the culprit. Oh, I surely hope it is. Alright, slide that through. Again, no nut here. I might actually take the nut out of the other part by the lever. I don't know if that's a wise decision or not, but put it on this one because it's the same screw. Alright, that's fairly snug there, holding the stock in. Before I put the top screw in, I'll just cock it back. Okay, yeah. See, notice now when I bring the lever back, the stock stops it from going too far and hitting the trigger. Alright, now if it was a real firearm, you should always, have that safety on. But since this is a BB gun, I figure I have a little bit more liberty since it's an unloaded air gun. Not even an air gun, it's a BB gun. Spring, it's power, it's pneumonic, but whatever. I've been shot with these things so many times and I'm still here today. Not advising it, but it's reality. Let's see, I've got an extra screw. Oh, forend screw. I bet forend screw here. Let's see, line that hole up. I have no idea if that's lined up at all. I would assume so, but assumption is a dangerous thing. So yeah, I really hope this finish is coming together nicely. I would love it to be able to hand it to my brother this weekend when he comes down for our nuclear Christmas. That'll be the 6th of January. That's not the right spot. Let's see if I try to line up that screw there. Should probably back that out. Back that out. I don't know. My lovely paint job's getting scratched up by this forend here, but it'll be covered by it, so it's not that big a deal. Taken them apart before for cleaning, so I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble this time finding its hole. Try again. But yeah, I hope he likes it. I hope he doesn't feel like I totally destroyed his childhood toy. Oh, that's just not going in at all. Well, there's another trick I saw a guy do once. Take something thinner in, see if you can't find a hole with it. It's a little thick. Just add it here. It's a little thinner. That's a little thinner. What I'll do is I'll stick that through, stick it in the hole. That's too thick to. It shouldn't be too thick to. No, it is too thick to fit in the hole. It's been a little thinner, a little longer. I might have to edit this part out. Alright. Still trying to get that forend on. I've got a wrench here, Allen key, for actually the trigger of the 1911. What I'm doing is I'm putting it through there so I can use that to find the hole. There you go, and just kind of wind it down because I know it's lined up. That's too far back. The paint does make it a little bit more stiff, so you can't slide the forend front and back. There we go. Hopefully I didn't scrape the paint up too bad, but now I can see straight up and in there. So, oh boy, there we go. Sometimes I feel like I'm working harder on this old toy BB gun than I have on most rifles and pistols I own. There we go. I don't want to over snug it because it is in fact screwed through cheap wood into tin. Alright, let's do another check here. A little wobbly on the stock still because I still need to put more screw in. Cock it. Safety's on. Nothing. Safety off. I don't like how that's jostling around. I might have to tighten it up. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Oh, I can tighten that up if I tighten that bolt right there, I bet. Yeah. Alright, let's get that other top screw in. I don't know. I am torn. I feel like I should put some spray paint over these pieces here. Well, they're coming in probably late tomorrow night. I think they're going to be here about 10 o'clock at night, so I got all day, but Friday's my day off. At the same time, it is January. So although there's no snow on the ground, it looks like a green holiday, which you might get to see if I test fire this outside. It's still a little chill for the spray paint. My garage is too full of junk to do it inside. Yeah, it just drives me nuts. It's these screws just jump out. It would almost be better if I painted them a different color, I think. I see some scrape marks in the paint from just being jostled around here. It's not Duracoat. It's not. It's going to scrape up. I know that, but I like it to be a little nice, a little bit longer. Let's take a safety on, no fire, safety off, fire. Now let's see if we can't tighten this up here. Let's see if I can't zoom in so you can see this a little bit closer. You know what? Maybe I'll put a pad down here too so it doesn't scrape so bad. Alright. Continuing now, just trying to get that bolt a little tighter so there's less wiggle between the lever and the receiver part. I'll pinch that, see if I can't screw it in a little bit better. Yeah, I can hold the nut with my thumb. Again, I'm working with a plastic lever on cheap tin. Yeah, I took the wiggle right out of it. Let's try it again. I'm gonna cock it. Notice now it's not firing because the wood stock's stopping it. Safety's off. Safe direction, even though it's a BB gun. Why don't we take a look at that creep since we got the video camera out. Alright, get it right in frame there. Safe direction. That's a pretty good trigger for a 2488 BB gun new at Walmart. This is history right here. There's a little bit there, right about there. Oh, there you go. That's light. It's light trigger pull. Safety on. Alright, so let's take a close-up look at it. I'll try to wave it by the camera here. From the very tip, put fresh paint on it all the way down, and there's, yeah, because it's not Duracoat, you can see some scrape marks, but that's going to happen with it with use. Oh, still need to put the carbine ring in. The stock's nice and dark. Wish I had time to blacken up some of those screws, but I shined up the wood nicely. So you can shine there. Cleaned out all the junk that was inside the receiver. See a little less than perfect paint in the bolt and screw face is a little irritating, but yeah, I think it'll work. Let's take it outside maybe and take a couple rounds off. Alright, this is Pheasant815 saying thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.